Okay, so today I'm going to be reading this. As ever, it'll be 10 pages at a time. This is the front cover, and the tagline says, Leo and Rover discover what's at the core of the Desang home world. Serious trouble. Here we go. Mungle Star Comics presents L.F.9, Test of the Trespassers. Planet Mimwo-Turt. After an off-the-record mission to the Desang home world, bar pilots Eric and Susie now find themselves here and in the company of a strange alien who claims to be the inventor of recently released turbulent devices, which makes him P.a.w's latest quarry. As the bars wonder what to make of him, the crank inventor realizes what he's said to incriminate himself and makes a hasty escape through the window of his treehouse, home and lab. No, wait, don't go. I promise I won't arrest you. Something tells me he doesn't believe you. He shouldn't. His arrest could have meant a promotion for me. The guilty creature soon makes himself invisible amongst the familiar settings. We'll never get him now. He knows this land too well. There must be a trillion places to hide, and that's just in the underbrush we can see here. There's still an entire planet of it out there. We'd be... Alright, I get it. We've lost him, and you don't have to be that subtle with me. I know how much you hate search and locate missions. Come on, let's see if we can find a radio and bird's nest soup maker in amongst all of this junk here. The intuitive pair figure out which metal box has radio wave carrying capabilities and contact Wasu to inform them of their whereabouts and their encounter with the jittery, curious lifeform. Not interested in the alien themselves, the Wasian government instead tell their allies, p.a.w, and it's Dalmatia who comes to the conclusion that this is the man he's currently seeking. And so soon, a bird plumager ship comes to pick up the stray bar soldiers. And that is quickly followed by a blazing p.a.w ship which shoots through Mimwo-Turt's atmosphere. The ship's bay doors open mid-flight, and out drops an even smaller mini-castle, a version of the popular buildings which prove vital in the protection of Shen during the Desang's bombardment of the planet. The structure lands not far from the treehouse base and treats the occupants inside to a rough landing. Oof, I told them there was no need for this. They could have easily airlifted us down, but no, they wanted us here as quickly as possible. There's just no need for rushing. This character's as far away from us as he's going to get. Would somebody please let me out of here? Are you suffering claustrophobical problems? No, I've just had enough of you, and it's an offence to assault a superior officer. All of a sudden, I'm the superior officer, am I? You've been shoving that Lear Force badge in my face the entire time of the trip over here. I think these small mini-castles are a little too small for some people. Maybe they should be manned by only one person in the future. Agreed. This mission does have one agent too many. Prizes for guessing who. The hatch is finally opened, and the boxed-in agents filter out onto the planet, where cooler heads get on with the job at hand. According to the information given to us from the bars, the tree we're seeking is just past those two trees over there, and behind that prickly bush thing. Well, it's a lot harder to describe when there's no street names, isn't it? group reach the correct coordinates and enter the domain they find there. This is interesting. I'm sure to find a clue about our mystery alien in here. Sounds boring. I'll be outside, shooting at the local wildlife. Well, be careful, the bars forgot to tell us what our man looked like. Meanwhile, above the heads of all the planets in the universe, the war between poor Leoforce and the Desangs continues. Unwilling to allow poor HQ and Shen to be the Desangs' personal punch bag, the canines have taken the fight to their home world. Poor ships sear ear-wedged skies while on precise bombing raids. Sweeping below the rancid clouds, they utterly demolish tactically important structures before darting off again before their enemies have time to react. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it there. I'll pick up in the next one. See you all there.